It's finally happening. The sacred moment when the universe itself bends in your favor, whispering that you are ready. Ready to hear what has been waiting for you since before you even knew to look. Think about it for a second. Out of infinite possibilities, endless distractions, and countless crossroads, you arrived here, now, in this exact breath. That is not chance, that is alignment. For the chosen ones, timing is divine. The universe does not send its messengers too soon, and it never delivers truth too late. It moves in precision, not chaos. If these words have found you, if they are vibrating through your soul right now, that means your spirit is finally prepared to receive what has always been yours. Stay until the end, because what unfolds here will not only awaken your memory of who you are, it will reshape the way you see your entire journey. Subscribe so that this energy continues to meet you exactly when you need it. Comment the sacred number 999 below. It is your manifestation code. Anchor this moment by affirming it out loud. I am aligned. I am chosen. I am ready. You may have felt a quiet unrest, a stirring that words could not quite contain. The same lessons kept repeating, as though life itself was speaking a language you were only beginning to understand. You wondered why certain patterns circled back again and again, or why every time you were on the edge of peace, something shook the ground beneath your feet. Now, at last, you stand on the threshold of understanding. The very restlessness that once tormented you was not confusion, it was calling. A spiritual alarm that could no longer let you sleep through your purpose. Every ache, every disappointment, every moment you whispered, "Why me?" was not a punishment. It was preparation. You were being marked, molded, and refined for this exact moment in time. Look back for a second. Think of the nights that stretched endlessly when the world felt silent and cold. Think of the people who left without explanation, the friendships that dissolved without closure, the battles you fought that no one ever saw. You did not survive those moments by accident. You survived them because your soul carried a code of resilience written by the divine itself. Those hidden trials carved something eternal inside you, something unbreakable. Many will pass through today unaware of the signs that surround them. They will scroll, rush, complain, and sleep through their destiny. But you are not one of them. You are awake. You notice when something beyond logic pulls at your attention. You feel the vibration of messages others ignore. That sensitivity, that intuition, is your proof that you are chosen. The chosen ones are never chosen for comfort. They are chosen for transformation. The pain you endured was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to awaken you. Every betrayal taught you wisdom. Every ending redirected you toward alignment. Every lonely night stripped away what no longer belonged until only your essence remained. That essence, pure, radiant, uncorrupted by noise, is your power. And now the universe is whispering, it is time to use it. Look around at the world. Most people move like sleepwalkers, chasing noise, trading peace for attention, losing themselves in endless distractions. They cannot hear the signals because they are deafened by chaos. But you, chosen one, hear the whisper. You see the patterns. You feel the electricity in the air when the universe tries to get your attention. Repeated numbers, synchronicities, dreams that replay truths you tried to forget, conversations that answer your silent questions. None of this is random. This message has arrived to remind you, your journey is not ordinary. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned. These words found you because your next chapter is waiting. So stay with me, stay awake, because what is about to unfold in your spirit will mark the beginning of a transformation that no one can take from you. You have already walked through the valley of hidden battles. Now it is time to rise through the dawn of awareness. You are standing at the intersection between who you were and who you are becoming. The universe does not bring you here by accident. It brings you here because the season of sleeping through your potential has ended. Every soul receives a divine signal, but only a few have the courage to answer it. You, chosen one, are among those few. That is why the tests in your life were not small. The pain had weight. The storms had purpose. Every delay that broke your patience was designed to purify your discernment. Every heartbreak that silenced your joy was teaching you to listen beyond noise. You were never forgotten. You were being trained. Because the universe cannot trust untested hands with divine assignments. You see, chosen ones are carved through contradiction. While others are celebrated, you are isolated. While others find comfort, you find challenge. While the world chases ease, you are drawn toward depth. And yet, deep within you, you have always known there was more. You could feel it pulsing beneath the surface of ordinary life, a quiet knowing that your path was not meant to mirror the crowd. That knowing is awakening now. The old illusions are collapsing, and what is real is rising. This is why everything around you has started to feel different. The things that used to entertain no longer hold your attention. The environments that once felt normal now feel heavy. The relationships that once seemed stable now feel misaligned. Don't panic. This is not loss. This is liberation. The universe is not taking from you. It is freeing you. It is peeling away layers that were never yours to carry. The jobs that end abruptly, the people who drift away, the emotions that surface without warning, these are not punishments. They are proof that your vibration has changed. You are moving into alignment, and what cannot rise with you must naturally fall away. Chosen one, this is where the real awakening begins. Because to be chosen means to be called higher, even when it costs your comfort. It means saying no when everything in you wants to say yes. It means walking away when silence hurts more than staying. It means trusting what your intuition reveals, even when the world calls it madness. You are not losing. You are being refined. You are not being punished. You are being purified. Remember the nights you thought were breaking you? Those were not endings. Those were initiations. Every tear baptized you into strength. Every disappointment initiated you into wisdom. Every lonely moment forged your faith. You were not being buried. You were being planted. And now, the soil that once suffocated you is about to reveal what has been growing underneath all along. But the universe will not force your awakening. It will invite it. You have to choose it. You have to answer. This is why so many distractions appear right before your breakthrough. When your energy is about to shift, resistance increases. You'll notice old wounds reopening, people from your past suddenly resurfacing, temptations returning in more convincing forms. This is not regression. This is a test, a divine question echoing through your circumstances. Have you learned or will you repeat? When you feel that tension, pause and remember this. The universe only tests what it plans to elevate. Every difficulty is a doorway disguised as pressure. What you call delay is often divine timing. What you call rejection is actually redirection. The spiritual path is not about escape, it's about expansion. And expansion always stretches what once felt comfortable. Look closely at your current challenges. The things that irritate you, the people who trigger you, the situations that test your peace, they are mirrors, not enemies. They are showing you what still needs healing. When you respond with patience instead of anger, when you choose silence instead of defense, when you breathe instead of reacting, you prove that you have learned the lesson. You break the cycle. You move forward. And yes, chosen one, sometimes that forward motion will feel lonely. Because most will not understand your journey. They will misinterpret your detachment as arrogance, your silence as distance, your peace as indifference. But remember this, solitude is not isolation, it is protection. The divine separates before it elevates. You are being pulled away from noise so you can hear the whispers of truth more clearly. The silence that surrounds you now is not emptiness. It is sacred space. It is where the divine reshapes you from the inside out. In solitude, your intuition strengthens. In silence, your vision clears. In stillness, your purpose crystallizes. This is not the universe abandoning you. This is the universe positioning you. Chosen one, take a deep breath. You are not behind. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Every delay is divine design. Every challenge is spiritual refinement. Every closed door is a message saying, not this, but something greater. Chosen one, listen closely. You are standing at a divine crossroad, the invisible line between what was and what will be. On one side lies the life you've already known, the repeating cycles, the patterns that exhausted you, the heaviness that clung to your spirit. On the other side is the life that has been quietly waiting for you, the path of alignment, freedom, and divine clarity. But to cross over, you must choose, not halfway, not with hesitation, but fully, completely. This is the part where most souls retreat, because transformation requires surrender. You cannot hold on to what hurt you and still expect to heal. You cannot keep old attachments alive and still reach for destiny. The universe will not allow you to step forward while gripping the weight of what no longer serves you. The moment you say, "I'm ready," the testing begins, not to punish you, but to confirm you mean it. That is why the air feels different now, why your emotions swing between peace and pressure, why the days seem charged with invisible electricity. You are inside a sacred tension, the friction between endings and beginnings. The old reality tries to pull you back through memories, people, and patterns that used to define you. But your spirit is whispering, this time, don't go back. Notice what has been resurfacing lately. The arguments that seem to appear out of nowhere. The sudden communication from someone you thought was gone. The emotional triggers that you thought were healed. None of this is coincidence. The universe is testing your awareness. It is asking, will you repeat what you've outgrown, or will you finally walk differently? Every situation you face right now is an initiation in disguise, a lesson checking whether your energy truly matches your evolution. Chosen one, this is the fire before the freedom. You have prayed for new doors to open, but first, the old ones must close. You cannot rise with everything attached to you. There are people who cannot walk with you into this next phase. There are environments that will no longer match your frequency. There are habits that can no longer survive at the altitude you are climbing toward. That is not loss. It is alignment. You are not being rejected. You are being redirected. It may hurt at first because your heart remembers what your soul has outgrown, but this is divine surgery. It's not cruelty. It's cleansing. The universe is removing what cannot handle your light. And though you might feel the ache of release, you will also feel the quiet relief that comes from truth. Be careful with your energy during these days. The closer you move toward breakthrough, the louder the distractions become. Old temptations will whisper in familiar tones. The comfort zone will call you back like an old friend. But remember this, not everything that feels familiar is safe. Some things feel comfortable only because they kept you small. The unknown might scare you, but it's also where your power lives. Every great awakening begins with a moment of courage, that split second when you say, enough. I choose peace. I choose purpose. I choose me. And that moment, chosen one, is now. You are not imagining the pull within you. That pressure building inside your chest is not anxiety, it's expansion. It's your soul stretching beyond the boundaries of its old self. Growth always feels like tension before it feels like peace. The discomfort is proof that you are shifting dimensions, leaving behind a vibration that no longer fits. Think back on your journey. Remember the nights when you cried out for clarity, the moments when you questioned whether anything would ever change. Those prayers were heard, and this season is their answer. The clarity is coming, but it's arriving through change. The peace is returning, but it's being built through release. You are not late. You are not behind. You are perfectly aligned with divine timing. Stop comparing your chapter to someone else's story. You are not meant to follow their path. You are meant to build your own. That's why your process took longer. That's why your lessons were heavier. The universe gives the deepest battles to the souls who are destined to carry the greatest light. And when you carry light, you must protect it. That's why certain people were removed from your life, why certain doors stayed shut, why silence surrounded you when you wanted noise. The universe knew what you didn't, that not everyone could handle the glow that would come after your growth. You were hidden, not forgotten. You were being strengthened behind the scenes while the world assumed you were still stuck. But here's the truth. You've been growing in silence. You've been healing in secret. You've been building something inside you that no one else can see yet. And soon, that quiet evolution will become undeniable. These are not ordinary days. The air itself hums differently now because endings and beginnings are colliding. When you feel exhausted, remember, it's not just your body that's tired. It's your soul shedding layers it no longer needs. When you feel emotional, don't judge it. Let it move through you. Cry, breathe, rest, release. The tears are not weakness. They are sacred water washing away what cannot go forward. This is the refinement season. The universe is not punishing you. It is polishing you. The heat you feel is the friction of transformation, and soon you will look back at this time not with resentment, but with reverence. You will say, "That was the fire that freed me." So don't quit in the middle. Don't misinterpret pressure as punishment. Pressure means promise. Diamonds are created this way, and so are chosen ones. The universe is not breaking you. It is building you. It is shaping you into the kind of person who can hold blessings without collapsing under their weight. It is stretching you so you can stand tall in the abundance you once prayed for. Now is the time to protect your spirit like never before. You may feel drawn to solitude. Honor that. Solitude is not a punishment. It is divine protection. The chosen are often pulled away from crowds so that their energy can recalibrate. When you are surrounded by noise, you can't hear guidance. But in the quiet, in the stillness, your intuition speaks. This is why isolation often comes before elevation. The universe removes distractions to help you see clearly. If you feel misunderstood, let peace be your answer. If you feel unseen, remember that you are being prepared privately for a public purpose. Your silence in these days is not weakness, it is strength. The one who guards their energy guards their destiny. You are being taught the art of spiritual protection, the mastery of knowing what deserves your attention and what does not. Every no you speak to the wrong thing is a yes to your divine path. The final days of September are a spiritual threshold. The veil between the seen and unseen is thinner. Dreams may carry messages. Synchronicities will multiply. You may see repeating numbers, 1111, 333, 999, signals from the universe confirming that you are aligned. These are not coincidences. They are communications. Pay attention. The signs are increasing because the universe knows you are ready to act on what you know. But be warned, not every energy that approaches you is meant to walk with you. In these days, discernment is your shield. Protect your heart. Guard your space. Be cautious of conversations that drain you and environments that cloud your intuition. Energy is contagious. When you linger near negativity, you absorb it. When you surround yourself with truth, you rise. Choose wisely. This is also the season to be gentle with yourself. Ascension is not about perfection, it's about awareness. There will still be moments when your patience runs thin, when fear whispers, when doubt tries to return. But every time you realign, you strengthen your connection with the divine. Every moment of awareness is victory. You are not being asked to never fall. You are being asked to never stay down. Chosen one, trust what you feel, not what you see. The unseen world is working in your favor. The timing may not match your expectations, but it is unfolding with precision. Stop trying to rush what requires refinement. Stop believing that delay means denial. Your path is being orchestrated in ways that will make sense only later. For now, your task is to hold faith even when clarity hasn't yet arrived. This is where your patience becomes your weapon. The energies around you are shifting faster than they appear. To the unawakened, these days feel ordinary. But you, chosen one, feel the pulse of destiny beneath the surface. You sense the unseen movement, the divine rearrangement. Do not fight the process. Flow with it. Every ending is sacred. Every silence holds instruction. Every pause is purposeful. Breathe deeply. Center yourself. Remember that the universe does not waste energy. You would not be walking through this intensity if something powerful were not forming on the other side. When you feel exhausted, rest, but do not quit. When you feel uncertain, pause, but do not lose faith. You are closer than you realize. As the final threads of this month weave themselves into the fabric of time, a new frequency is calling your name. This is the season where faith becomes sight, where seeds begin to break through the soil. And though you may not yet see the bloom, the roots are deepening. The foundation is being set. The unseen is aligning. These are the last tests before ascension. Stay patient, stay grounded, stay faithful, because in the silence, the breakthrough is forming.